This is the requirement, for which you have to write a program using new SQL features. The requirement goes like this. An airline wants to know the revenue generated from two types of passengers, one with the normal luggage weight and another with the heavy luggage. Finally, this has to display information for each flight. Before going into the actual source code, check the necessary steps here. In the source code, you have to join tables SBook and SCAR using field cat ID. Two new fields has to be added. One is total revenue generated and other is a flag for heavy luggage. Total revenue is calculated using aggregate function sum on the field for column and group by carrier name and connection ID to get the data for each flight. The flag is marked if luggage weight is more than 20. Finally, display the output. Now moving on to the actual source code. Here I have created a program under my package. Inside the program, I am going to write the select query. For the tables, I am going to use alias SC for SCAR and SB for SBook. So starting with the query, select SC car name, carrier name, SB connection ID. To get the total revenue generated, an aggregate function is used, sum on the field for column. The result is moved to a new field, total revenue generated. To check the luggage weight, a case statement is used. Case when luggage weight is greater than 20, then mark a flag, else a space. Moving the result to a new field using the clause end as heavy luggage flag. From the table SBook using alias SB, joining SCAR. In a join SCAR using alias SC, on the join condition SC char ID equal to SB char ID to get the data of all the flights. Now placing the data into the internal table. Into table @data to create the internal table using inline declaration. LT result. When you use aggregate function, you have to use group by clause. Since the field luggage weight have case expression, you need to group by your case expression instead of your source column. But in group by, you can output only X or space. So group by SC car name, which is straightforward, SB con ID, and the third field you have to place your case statement as such. Case till the end. And then to sort it using order by SB con ID. Now the select query is ready. To display the output, you can use the standard class CL demo output and the respective method. So here I am going to use display data and then use shift enter to get the parameters. So in the value, I will pass the internal table. If you want to format your source code, choose your source code, right button, source code, format. Now the source code is ready. Let me activate Control F3 It's activated. To execute, press F8. The result is displayed. You can see total revenue generated value is shown and the heavy luggage flag is also marked. So from this data, you can identify for heavy luggage how much revenue is generated and for the others how much is generated. So this is how you create and utilize case statement aggregate function within a select query. Now that you have got more information using SQL syntax, please work on the exercise to get a hands-on experience on it. All the best.